Batgirl number 23, Hope Larson writing, Mankayu Jung on the art. This is the final issue in Hope Larson's run, second of the two-parter, where she's in her own head and she has to kind of figure out how to get out of it. So, how do we feel about this?
I think it's a pretty solid follow-up to the last issue. It's very much kind of what we expected. It's a two-part epilogue to the run. You know, it's a greatest hits.
Yeah, she kind of, like, it's basically her accepting the lesson that she has to, like, give, except that she should give herself some stuff back as well. She can't just always, obsess about being Batgirl and not like ignore her real life. Right. That's kind of our lesson balance here. Yeah, balance. There you go.
Yeah. I also feel like I know she's leaving to go work on other things, Hope Larson. But I also feel like this felt like a speedy wrap up because I feel like the stuff with the Falconies, I felt that's where this book was going next. So she threw it in here. Like, hey, look, this is something I wanted to do, but
maybe.
I don't have the time. So it comes from left field, like this idea of a Falcone wanting to train as a Batgirl.
Yeah, it makes me wonder, though, if that's actually going to be in the next writer's arc, and she asked her to seed that. It was like, hey, can you,
Yeah, it could be. How we were talking about earlier, how some writers like to set things up and leave it as a challenge almost, like, here, you deal with this.
Oh yeah.
but I just feel like with the way that it was structured, this is well thought out, because you're bringing the Falcones back, you're having them, she's threatening her dad, and you're going to do this because I want to be different. So, but yeah, it was okay. It felt kind of messy to me, like the stuff with Kai.
Kai was never a character we really latched onto. He's kind of there to serve Barbara's plot, but it was never someone that we really seen as his own character.
But I think it's interesting that in this issue, he's not his own character. He's here just to represent,
of course,
that side of her life. And
but if that was the case, I would have rather seen Son of Penguin guy, like her idealized version of him. Because that caused her problems with Dick.
I think the problem is this loop that she's in still has to feel real enough to keep her trapped there. It's not, and nothing's an idealized version. It's slightly nicer, but it's all very similar to what the reality.
But if the point of her was to go to Kai and make out with him or whatever it was to accept that part, then you could have to break through that she would have gone up to Son of Penguin, and you could have done the same thing.
Well, yeah, but the whole thing is that it was trying to trick her into thinking this was real, and that would have been too unrealistic that she was.
It's basically a Black Mercy story.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, but without the Black Mercy,
it tries to make you just so happy, but it's so believable that it's happy.
Right.
Yeah. No, I thought it was pretty good. Not amazing though. It's like obviously I don't think these last two issues stand up against the best of the run, but they're solid. They're fine. It's a fine little two-parter.
I like the meditation scene where she's trying to meditate and she can't. It's interfering with what she's trying to do. That was fun. I really enjoyed Larson's voice on Barbara, so I'm gonna miss that. Not gonna miss the thought bubbles because I'm still not a fan of. I'll take narration over thought bubbles every day.
Well, they might be gone unless the next team wants to keep them because it's a style of the book.
With me.
Yeah, I'm okay with them. It fits the sort of bubblier personality that Barbara has.
Yeah. To me, they always looked weird, So
I think it's just because they're quite uncommon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is anymore. Like I came in reading comics when narration boxes were how you revealed the inner thoughts of a hero. Not thought bubbles. So.
And that's mostly still the case. It's only maybe 1 in 10, 1 in 20 books that is.
Yeah, so it's jarring to me.
Yeah.
But the art, I like the art. The art looked great. That last panel.
Yeah.
Of her.
Yeah. But in K. Jung's fine. I think it's a little bit of a shame that it wasn't Wild Goose to round out the run.
Yeah. They've already got him working on a secret project for DC though, so we'll see what that is.
Oh no, that's
at some
fine.
point.
I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Flipping through this, she throws the coffee into the trash can, and it scares the crap out of that cat. I didn't notice that till now.
Yeah.
That's pretty hilarious. So, but yeah, it was good.
Yeah, no, it's good. I don't think it stands up with the best of the run, but it was a solid little finale. And obviously, I hope that Larson comes back. If not in Batgirl, then something else in the future.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
And we can see what she gets up to. And hopefully, we got to fill in for a month, and then with 25, we start the next proper run with Muirhead Scott, at least for an arc. I mean, it's not really confirmed that she's going to be doing like a full.
We'll wait and see. Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see how it maps out. But the annual we're getting in August is going to have James Gordon Jr. in it, and that's pretty exciting because I like him a lot.
Yeah, so, probably Barbara's best villain, right?
Absolutely, yeah. It's so personal. He's so creepy, and it's such a down to earth villain as well that you can't help but just kind of dig it. But hey, so ratings. Batgirl 23. Connor.
It's a solid 7. It's pretty good.
I concur with that. 7 out of 10 for me, I think.
Yeah, me too. That's like a slot machine, straight 7s.
Swimming in 7s. All right.